My name is Abby Shuda, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about student motivation. So, first, let me tell you a little bit about myself and why I chose student motivation as my topic. So, pictured here is my Science Olympiad team. I am the head coach for a Science Olympiad team at Mentor High School. This is basically just a group of kids who study science topics that they want to learn about, and then every week we go to a competition and they compete against teams from all across the nation. There are teams from California, Michigan. They all come to show what they know about their specific science topic. So, with this group of students, it's important that I know how to maintain their motivation throughout the entire season. We start in October and we don't end sometimes until May. So, it's really hard to keep them motivated about one specific topic for that entire time period. Even from my perspective, by the time February rolled around, we were kind of done. We were like, okay, let's get the season over with. And even now, with finals coming up, I am so swamped. I don't want to do anything, but here I am. This also is important when thinking about teaching in the future because there might not be kids who there might be kids who might not love math, and you need to find ways to motivate them to get to that. So some of my research questions were these listed here. The ones I'm focusing on today are goal orientations and extrinsic and intrinsic motivation. So let's start with the extrinsic and intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is a student wanting to do well solely for their satisfaction. So they don't care about the grade, they don't care about the prize at the end, they want to do well for themselves. Extrinsic is the opposite. They're completing assignments and they're doing tasks only because of outside rewards. So this could be a kid who only listens to the teacher when he gets stickers, or they only complete assignments because they want to get the A, stuff like that. So the different goal orientations are these. Mastery, which is students who want to know the material. They don't care. I mean, I guess they do want to get the good grade, but more importantly, they want to understand. So they want to learn how to do formulas in physics so that way by the end of their semester they will be able to be confident and know that. Performance goal orientations are people who just want the good grade. They will study for a test, and then the second the test is over, they don't care about the material anymore. Performance avoidance students are students who want to do the task, but they're not necessarily going to go above and beyond. So with this 3 to 5 page research paper, these would be students who did exactly 3 pages, no more, no less. That's what they're giving, which is fine. Failure avoidant are students who do the bare minimum to not fail. So the 3 to 5 page paper, maybe they did 2.5 and didn't include citations. That's not necessarily going to fail them, but that's definitely not going to be a good grade. And then there are people who are oriented socially. So this will be students who only want to do the work if they think it's cool, or only want to do the things that their friends are doing. So it's important to know where your students lie in the goal orientations so you can reach out to them a little bit better and connect with them and understand where they're coming from. To tie both of these into a strategy to motivate and teach, I looked to Teach Like a Champion 2.0 and saw Technique 5, which was Show Me. Now, Show Me is a little bit different in terms of it's not directly related to motivation. It's more related to having kids show you what they know. So they have to at least attempt something in order for this technique to work. This could be asking them a math question and then showing you on chalkboards, asking if they understand it, and they give you a thumbs up. This will build the goal of all of your students to at least performance-based, because in order to do it, they have to show you, they have to physically show you. The show me technique plus emotional constancy will hopefully get you to intrinsic and mastery orientation. So what that would look like in a classroom, in my classroom, so with my Science Olympiad team, I wanted to relate it back to them. I could implement this by, at the end of every competition, fill out forms about what you want to do better next time, what you thought was good this time, just to see that they're learning and growing. Another way would be to give them a physical checklist of, okay, that happened, now from here, this is what I want you to do, and then turning in the checklist to me. And then the next technique is technique 6, which is affirmative checking. So that is checking in constantly. How are you doing? Do you need more help? So that affirmative checking mixed with show me is a really good way to get all of the students involved. Hopefully, all of the students will get up to a mastery, but even if it's just sort of encouraging them or tricking them into being intrinsically motivated because they want to perform well, and even if they just do the bare minimum, hopefully it'll encourage them to do more. Here are my references. I hope you enjoyed this and have a great end of the semester.